Good evening. Welcome to Glow and Flow Radio, your space for calm conversations about real world wellness, where we explore how small intentional changes can create lasting peace, balance, and clarity. I'm Delicia, your host and holistic wellness curator. In our last episode, we spoke a lot about mornings, how to build rituals that help you start your day with calm and purpose. But today, we're going to look at what comes before that, your evening routine. Because here's the truth, a peaceful morning begins the night before. Your nighttime habits don't just affect your sleep, they shape your mood, focus, and energy for the next day. Tonight, we'll explore why evening routines matter from a scientific and emotional standpoint, how to create one that truly restores you, and 5 simple steps you can take tonight to wake up feeling grounded and ready. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's unwind together. Now let's start with a little science. Your body runs on something called the circadian rhythm. You may have heard that term before. It's your internal clock that regulates sleep, your body temperature, energy, even your hormones. When your evenings are calm and consistent, your body learns to anticipate rest. Now, cortisol, your stress hormone, naturally drops in the evening while melatonin rises, signaling your body to wind down. So remember from the first episode, cortisol is our get up and go hormone. It gets you going in the morning, gives you energy, while melatonin slows things down and prepares you for rest and restoration. However, when we stay stimulated by our screens on televisions, our cell phones, or we are late night snacking, or simply dealing with mental stress, we tend to confuse that rhythm. So what happens next, you may ask? You wake up groggy, anxious, and behind, even if you slept a full 7 hours. Creating a gentle nighttime routine tells your brain it's safe to rest. That safety allows your nervous system to shift from fight or flight to rest and digest, repairing the body, calming the mind, and preparing you to start tomorrow with intention. So the key to a productive morning isn't more hustle, it's better recovery. So the key, again, is for your body to go into a recovery and restorative state. And your nightly ritual or routine tells your body that it's safe and it's time to rest. It calms everything down. And over time, and we'll get into this a little bit more in just a moment, as you build this routine, it will be an automatic signal when you start the routine. Your body will learn from the start that it's time to rest. It's time to unwind. It's time to slow down. And it's time to unpack things from the day. So speaking of what a nighttime routine does. A good nighttime ritual isn't about being rigid. Just like with the morning ritual, you don't want to be too rigid. It's supposed to be relaxing, calming, getting you ready for restoration. So it's not about rigidity, it's about being intentional. It's your chance to close the loop on the day and signal your body that it's time to reset. Think of it like this: your morning ritual sets the tone for your day, your evening ritual sets the stage. It prepares you for the next day, for rest, and the next morning. Even small nighttime habits like dimming lights, journaling, or planning tomorrow's to-do list can dramatically reduce morning stress. And I can definitely attest to this because, you know, I spoke on the first episode about getting your clothing ready the night before so you don't have to deal with that stressor. Even though it may be a minor stressor, it's still stressful for a lot of people. Or planning your to-do list. If you get some of the things organized in your head and you already have that ready for the next day, then you don't wake up or go to sleep worrying about those things. You've already laid it out and thought it through. Remember, it's not just about what you do, it's how you do it. Moving through your evening with presence, gentleness, and gratitude allows your body to exhale from the demands of the day. Rest isn't an afterthought, it's a strategy. So you need to be strategic when you're planning for your rest and restoration of the night. That will lead into a productive, calm, peaceful day the following day. That's the plan. So let's talk about the 3 elements of a restorative nighttime routine. The first element is release. You need to let go of the day. Before you can rest, you have to release. Makes sense, right? That means journaling, taking a warm shower or bath, stretching, or simply sitting in silence for a few minutes. And while you're journaling or sitting in silence or even relaxing in your tub, think about a few things. Ask yourself, what do I want to leave in today? So, as you know, many of us, and I'm guilty of this as well, we will continue to think about things that happen throughout the day. We may think about a conversation with a coworker, or maybe an email that we sent or that was sent to us, a comment that was made in a meeting. It could be a number of things. The person who cut us off in traffic. We need to take a moment to release those things. That's important. So we don't wake up in the middle of the night thinking about those things. So as you develop this routine over time, that will help remedy that, because you're releasing it before you lay down to rest. And it becomes part of that ritual, and your body learns that. You also need to ask yourself, what doesn't need to come with me into tomorrow? So it's important to let things be, meaning whatever happened during the meeting today, we're not going to carry that into tomorrow. We're going to deal with things as they come, release them when we're performing our nighttime ritual, and we're going to note that we're not going to take this energy into tomorrow. So you need to learn again, let go of the day, release it. It's important. because this small act of reflection and release helps clear emotional and mental clutter before bed. And you don't want to carry that with you, because I know I'm not alone in saying that there have been nights I have woken in the middle of the night just thinking about work. Couldn't shut it off. I had to learn to release it through ritual and routine before bed. And I had to allow my body time to learn to release. The second element is restore. To nourish your senses and your nervous system. This is where you physically and emotionally recharge. Dim your lights or light a candle. Sip herbal tea, such as chamomile or lemon balm, or even drink a glass of water. Or do a 5-minute breathing or gratitude practice. Or you can do a combination of the three. The important thing is you're training your brain to associate certain cues, such as warmth, scent, calm, with sleep readiness. The third element is prepare. Set yourself up for success tomorrow. So we spoke about this on a little bit on episode 1. But take a few minutes of preparation at night. It can truly make your mornings effortless. It can make all the difference the next morning. You'll wake up in a better frame of mind, better mood, and it'll help your morning go so much more smoothly. As I said before, lay out your clothes, pack your lunch, or set the coffee maker. Write down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Again, that organization, you already know going into the next day what you're going to tackle, what's a priority. You've already laid that out, so you don't need to ruminate over it. You can rest. Now here's a glow tip. Keep your evening routine short. 20 to 30 minutes is plenty. Consistency matters more than length. So, like with the morning ritual, your nighttime ritual does not have to be demanding or rigid. And it doesn't have to take hours. You can keep it brief. Again, you can start small and build and create the routine that works for you. Maybe you need to add additional steps to your nighttime ritual because you have children that you have to get ready for school in the morning. For this reason, if you're busy or tired, I have a super simple 5-minute version you can start with tonight. First, turn off your screens or put your phone on Do Not Disturb. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb every night. It automatically goes into Do Not Disturb at a certain time, and that's been very helpful in creating that nighttime calm and peace and quiet. The second step in the 5-minute ritual, take 3 deep breaths and stretch your shoulders. Stretching is so important and it feels so good, and it will go a long way to help you relax, as well as the deep breathing. The third step, write down one thing you're grateful for today. Again, gratitude. Gratitude is so uplifting, and it gives you a sense of peace and calm, and it really clarifies what's important. The fourth step, set out one small thing for tomorrow. It could be your journal, your bottle of water, or your workout gear for your morning movement. And the last step is to sit quietly or play soft music for 2 minutes before bed. And that's it. Just 5 mindful minutes. And over time, those small acts of care signal your brain that this is your safe space and you're allowed to rest. That's one of the key important factors of the nighttime ritual, is that over time it will signal to your brain that it's time to rest. Now, before we close, I'd love for you to reflect on this. How do I want my mornings to feel? Ask yourself that question. And what can I release tonight to help that happen? Maybe you want peace instead of panic, gratitude instead of hurry, calm instead of chaos. Whatever that looks like for you, your evening is the bridge to get you there. So tonight, after this episode ends, take a few moments to create your own glow and flow evening ritual. You don't need perfection, just presence and consistency. Your morning energy is built the night before. Your peace begins long before sunrise. So give yourself permission to unwind, unlearn the idea that rest is unproductive, and start seeing it as the most strategic part of your day. This week, I challenge you to build one simple nighttime habit that supports tomorrow's calm, whether that's journaling, stretching, or just going to bed 20 minutes earlier. If this episode inspired you, share it with a friend who's been burning the candle at both ends. And don't forget to follow Glow and Flow Radio for more mindful, practical wellness tools to help you glow from the inside out. You can also download our free nighttime ritual checklist in the show notes. It's a quick guide to help you design your perfect evening routine for better rest and brighter mornings. Until next time, stay glowing, keep flowing, and give yourself the gift of rest.